Excuse me, miss. Let me introduce.
Mister.
Oh, mister. Yeah. Baby, sorry.
아 재밌다.
Mister.
And you need to take a wife from Bena or from Luba
Uh-huh.
or from Torolela or from Gurusina. You must live here.
와.
Before you come here, you must make ceremonies.
I have another question that the land
Uh-huh.
is belong to woman?
It will belong to woman. Everything like property, you know.
슬라마 빠기. 안녕하세요. 여기는 인도네시아 플로레스섬에 위치한 바자와라는 도시이고요. 오늘 제가 여기 방문한 이유는 또 다른 버전의 전통 마을이 있다고 해서 거기를 한번 가보려고 합니다. 지난번에 갔던 와이레보 마을은 제가 가이드가 없이 혼자서 다녀와서 뭔가 아쉬웠거든요. 그래서 오늘 가는 베나마을은 이렇게 오토바이와 가이드를 고용을 해서 같이 갈 예정입니다. 한 20km 정도 이동을 해야 돼서 지금 바로 출발해 보도록 하겠습니다. Let's go. Yes. What's your name? Hermanus. My name is 현수. 잠시 이제 모토바이크 멈췄고요. 네. 여기가 현지 주유소입니다. 여기서 기름을 한 통 사서 리필을 한 다음에 출발할 것 같아요. 슬라빠기.
This is so like Korean movie.
You guys watch television?
Yeah.
Wow, awesome. Thank you.
What is your name?
My name Hyunsu. Nice to meet you.
I buy the peanuts. You want to try?
Yes, of course. It's local peanut, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ah, it's grown here.
Yeah, grow. You make a lot. I will sell.
여기 땅콩을 간식으로 또 먹고 출발하네요. 요렇게럼 생겼어요. 이거 맥주 안주인데요? 맥주 땡기는 와우. I'm tempting to drink 빙땅 with it.
Good.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so tasty.
Yeah. Okay.
잘란. 잘란 게득.
Yeah. Go.
I thought we arrived Bena village.
No. Too far. Still like 5 minutes more.
Well, we rest 5 minutes here.
Yeah. No, Bena. From here.
Not here. Yeah.
From here, I have like 5 minutes.
But you've been meaning to buy some mango from here.
Yeah.
So while we were driving, I couldn't manage to dry my hair.
Because mango my favorite.
I will also get some mango, I think.
If you want?
Yeah, I want to buy some. There's some passion fruit.
Some fruit. Pineapple?
Painapple.
You want to buy something?
Yeah. 이 망고는 이것도
Yeah.
맡겨야 될 것 같아요.
How many? Any problem?
I think 3, 4,
6. Yeah.
6, yes. 안녕. 슬라마 시앙. 얘네들 유니폼. 빨간 색깔 유니폼이네.
I like fruits.
Fruit,
Like fruit is very healthy. Yeah.
all fresh,
Yeah.
organic.
Yeah, organic fruit, my friend. This is already harvest from garden. You like chili?
Yeah.
No, kape ambil lombok sana 5,000 itu maksudnya kau.
Ini ada.
잠시.
Kau taruh ini harga 5,000. Tinggal
와,
segini.
진짜
Ya.
맛있겠다. This is how local people eat with
Yeah,
this
yeah.
tropical fruit.
Yeah. Okay.
You guys mix with salt and pepper.
Yeah, pepper. Yeah.
Wow.
This is chili,
Chili.
salt.
Mm.
Then after you mix and then eat. Enjoy.
Always authority of the cook. Always tasting first.
It's better here. Eh?
It's better here. Yeah.
In Bena, I was very busy. People don't do that. Yeah.
Never expect kind of tasting in local way.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to taste.
Take it, bro.
Oh, it's a little bit spicy, even smelling.
It's good. But spicy together.
Yes.
Yeah, all together. Come. With the salt, spicy, salt.
It's the healthiest salad I've ever had. And once I chew it with mango, pineapple together, oh, it's just really makes me
Yeah.
really refreshed.
You use with avocado,
Mm-hmm.
with orange.
Let's go. Another 20 minutes.
Yeah. 5 minutes.
와, 도착한 것 같아요. We arrived. 오,
You go working
yeah,
up there.
Yeah.
Go see the.
viewpoint.
Yeah.
I think it's not a viewpoint. It should be trimmed. I think let's go inside and we can see. 이렇게 지푸라기로 된 집을 지나서 입구를 지나면은 이제부터 여기가 베나마을입니다. 위스타 부다야 베나. 아, 여기 이렇게 타이어가 놓여 있는데 여기다가 계단을 만들어 놨어요. 계단을 따라서 쭉 들어가면 이제 베나마을이에요. 아, 이게 첫인상이 어떤 느낌이냐면은 되게 큰 산이 옆에 있거든요. 이게 제가 아까 운전기사님이랑 얘기하기로는 이내리 산이라고 불리는 산인데 이 사람들이 되게 이제 신성시 여기는 산이래요. 이 산이 이제 옆에 있으니까 되게 신성한 그런 느낌이 들어요. Do I need to do any ceremony for entering?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Just
Yeah.
not just give a ticket. The ticket like 25,000.
Hello.
Halo.
Selamat siang.
Siang.
Yeah.
Yeah, good, good.
Good.
Yeah. That's it? Yeah. Thank you.
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih. I think this one is the funeral point. They bury their ancestors.
Yeah.
And in gender difference, like in male they put the dead body in different grave, and female body they put in different grave, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, because we have soup.
Mm.
Because you have two direction of religion. Two direction of religion.
Mm-hmm.
You have ancestor
Mm-hmm.
and he have a gods. This is like the woman ancestor symbol,
Mm-hmm.
and there is main ancestor symbol. Woman ancestor symbol behind me we call baga.
Baga.
This is woman ancestor symbol,
Mm-hmm.
like a grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
And then like a umbrella
Mhm.
we call ngadu.
Naru.
There is main ancestor symbol.
Mm.
It's like a very secret places.
Mm.
From here,
Mm.
we still belong, still protect from people.
Mm.
And then when come night time,
Mm-hmm.
we pray. We make a fire from the candle, the top of the plate. So,
They offering food towards
yeah,
the
also
ancestor.
together.
Mm.
Like from garden, and then also have a heart mushroom.
They're all organic mushroom again.
You can try,
Yeah.
no problem.
Can I? It's not poison.
No, that's poison. No poison. This is prepared for tonight for dinner.
Mm.
Susu?
Mm.
Enjoy.
Susu drinking coffee. Thank you.
Two thing into what I mean.
로컬 집에 초청을 받았어요. 커피 한 잔 대접을 받아가지고.
Minum
Can I also try some cutting?
Okay,
mushroom?
why
Yeah.
not? Heart.
Yeah. I just cut it into small
Okay,
piece,
alright.
and then remove the root.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Baru. Harap.
And this one remove.
My boy.
I have one sensitive question that their husband and wife relationship.
Yeah.
So how they get married in this village? It's quite sensitive.
Because
Yeah.
here is matrilinear society.
Uh-huh.
Like the boys,
Uh-huh.
the men,
Uh-huh.
take wife from here. He must living in family, his wife. Woman like the princess.
So he moved to this village because the woman, the mother, was born and raised in here.
He must live here.
He must live here.
Yeah, because
Before he used to stay in different place.
He are from
Uh-huh.
Dona village.
Uh-huh.
Dona village like one
Mhm.
1.5 hour from here.
But
Far from
he
here.
moved for marriage
Yeah, for
to marry her
Yeah.
because she is here.
Matrilinear.
Ah.
Here, nggak ada tradisi, nggak ada
Yeah.
culture.
Yeah.
There's matrilinear society.
Mm.
Woman like the king or like the princess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you. And you need to take a wife from Bena or from Luba
Uh-huh.
or from Torolela or from Gurusina. You must live here.
Wow.
Before you come here, you must make a ceremony.
I have another question that the land is belong to woman?
It belong to woman. Everything like property, you know, woman like the king, like a princess. Yeah. Before I coming,
Yeah.
I must give some buffalo, money, gold. Yeah.
Any skeleton hang on the house?
Hang in the house.
That means more powerful.
Yeah, there is a big one from buffalo, and then a small one from pig, and then also horn from. Yeah.
And the size of the house also determine that it's more powerful.
Yeah, for keep the people, for the enemy, from the gods, yeah, for the power, okay, for give the power of the life. Okay. This is like
Yeah.
I say like public. In the middle is medium, and then behind the private, the place for sacrifice.
Yeah. Can I see inside the kitchen? 이게 키친으로 넘어가는데 이게 계단이 있어가지고 조심해야 되겠다. 올라갈 때. 너 좋은 자리 잡았네. 꿀자리 1번. 여기가 이제 로컬 주방의 모습이에요. 그 우리 산발이 다리를 고정해 주는 게 돌이에요. 시커멓게 탔어. 그리고 너 말고 여기 나뭇가지가 계속 이제 불이 피어오를 수 있도록 유지를 해주고 있어요. 밥그릇도 보이고 국그릇도 보이고 이 연기가 지금 위쪽으로 퍼지고 있거든요. 지푸라기로 연기 보이죠? 여기 보니까 2층 건물인 것 같기도 하고 3층 건물인 것 같기도 해요. 이렇게 둘러싸여 있고 이렇게 음식 보관하는 공간들도 있습니다. 여기는 또 다른 주방 공간이에요. 여기는 이제 식기구들이 보존이 돼 있고 그 옆에 이제 끝이에요. 시야. 이 베나마을에 대해서 인터넷으로 조금 제가 확인을 해보니까 재미난 내용들이 많더라고요. 일단 첫 번째로 제일 궁금했던 거, 이 집이 과연 몇 개 있을까? 인터넷으로 확인해보니까 45개가 있다라고 해요. 육안으로 보기에는 이게 한 20채도 안 되는 집인데 여기 주변으로 몇 개 마을이 비슷한 모양을 형성을 하고 있다라고 해요. 꽤 큰 마을이죠. 그리고 저는 되게 재밌었던 게 여기 지역이 모계사회를 아직도 유지하고 있는 마을 중 하나라고 해서 남자랑 여자랑 결혼을 하잖아요. 그럼 남자가 가축을 들고 와야지만 여기 여자들이 결혼을 해준다라고 해요. 그리고 여자들이 모든 토지랑 땅 소유권을 가지고 있고요. 대신에 이제 남자랑 여자랑 롤이 나눠져요. 결혼을 하게 되면은 남자는 이제 농사 짓고 여자는 직조를 하거나 아니면 목화 재배를 한다라고 해요. 대신에 남자랑 여자랑 뭐 중요한 의사결정을 내릴 때에는 마을 전체가 모여가지고 남녀 구분 없이 평등하게 의사결정을 내린다라고 해요. 되게 재미난 내용이죠. 가까이로 가서 집을 한 채 한 채 둘러볼게요. 안녕, 시영. 쳐다보고 있었어. 학교 마치고 왔구나. 보니까 집들은 여기 이렇게 구들장을 통해 가지고 집 안으로 들어가게 돼 있어요. 지붕들은 이렇게 대나무로 받치고 그 위에다가 지푸라기로 이렇게 지붕 처리를 했고, 전부 다 나무로 지었어요. 그리고 옥상에 되게 재밌는 게 살짝 인형처럼 생긴 게 집마다 하나씩 있거든요. 독특하죠. 저기도 있다.
The tourism school here.
아하.
Here, yeah, in Punjab, only here. Yeah, like this. Yes, good. Let's see.
Excuse me, miss. Let me introduce.
Mister.
Oh, mister. Yeah. Baby, sorry.
아 재밌다.
Mister.
Let me introduce myself.
Let me introduce myself.
Let me
My
give you
name
introduce.
is Efristawea. I am student from Jarabu Vocational School. Can I ask our communicate leader with you?
Yeah.
Um,
So what is the purpose of this village is for your question. That well, this village is really well preserved village that is really authentic rather than the other villages. Especially in Flores, there are heaps of traditional villages, but here is more traditional than different villages. So I chose come here. For example, you guys door of the roof prevent the whole village safe. Different villages doesn't have this kind of tradition, and different kind of tradition I wanted to discover, so I come here to visit.
oh yeah, my that's I am asking Mister. Don't hear any disturb you time.
Is she working behind for cooking?
So you know the age of this house. So for how
age?
long this
How long, yeah.
house has been built?
Because Portuguese is coming from
16th century.
17th,
Yeah.
18th century.
Yeah.
Or 17th century.
So after Portuguese come, they start to build this village.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because the story is very, very longer. Sometimes
Yeah.
people sometimes forget the story. Yeah. Sometimes legend story sometimes is forget because very longer. Yeah.
So I wonder 10 years ago how it looked like, and now, how many
Yeah.
villages, how many
Still.
houses?
Still like this.
10 years ago is
Yes,
still.
still 20 years ago, 40 years ago. Still. You say thank you, Ella.
예. Terima kasih. Thank you. 아, 너무 감사합니다.
It's good. Okay, more.
네.
You're more than me.
You're older than me, brother. 얼마나? 오늘 시작은 페트롤 채우는 걸로 시작했다면 오늘 끝은 아락으로 마무리를 하네요. We visit Arak factory again. I'm expecting it. Yeah.
Go my house for a blanket and then.
Yeah, me too. I feel chilly too. Anyway, thanks for dropping me off. Enjoy your Arak today.
Yeah.
Thanks for the guide
Okay,
today.
brother.
Thank you.
Yeah.
베나마을에서 지금 막 이제 숙소로 다시 복귀를 했습니다. 되게 인도네시아가 매력적인 나라인 것 같아요. 한 20km 시내에서 떨어진 곳에 다녀왔는데 200년 전의 모습을 담고 있어가지고 타임머신 타고 한 바퀴 놀다 온 느낌, 그런 느낌이었고 되게 재밌었던 게 그 200년 전 배경의 사람들이 우리랑 크게 다를 줄 알았는데 이질감이 없어서 그래서 더 재밌었던 것 같아요. 오늘 이제 인도네시아 베나마을 영상은 여기서 마무리하고 다음 영상으로 또 찾아뵙도록 하겠습니다. 오늘 마무리는 오늘 제가 사온 아락 그리고 땅콩이랑 함께 마무리하도록 하겠습니다. 슬라맛 잘란.